Hello, beautiful people. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jan, and this is my husband, Hugh. We live in Valencia, Spain, and we're doing these videos today, and we will be doing a few follow-ups because we have many friends who've asked us how, when, why, but especially how we did the move. I'm originally Jamaican, as is Hugh, via London. Right, but we grew up in Jamaica, and for the most part we've lived in the States for over 20 years. So, you know, most of the adult life was lived there, and we decided that we didn't want that life anymore, so we were going to move to Europe, and made the decision to come to Spain. Hugh?
And now that with that being said, we know that this may work for us, but may not work for everyone else.
Well, exactly.
We have our reasons. And we also have our, we took the time to visit so many other countries in Europe before making a decision to come here.
Yeah, during close to the end of COVID, we took about 3 months and we checked out Portugal for a month. We did from Rome to the south of Italy to the north of Italy, and did that for a month, and checked out Spain. We did our due diligence as we should.
Them all.
We loved every one of them, and we would live in any one of these southern European countries because the lifestyle and quality of life you cannot beat. I mean, maybe outside of Jamaica. Well, you know what? You can't beat, because the level of security that you have here, the cost of living, which is no comparison with the United States.
And the easy access to so many different countries and cultures.
Right, travel is easy and fairly inexpensive.
Very inexpensive.
Right. Yeah. So for all these reasons, we chose to move here. But that being said, as I post my pictures and videos of just our life, literally our daily life, which is quite fun, we get questions from friends and, family who want to know, how do we do it, why, but what visas, how did the visa process go, do we still like it? We've been here for over a year, and so I guess what would be considered the honeymoon period is now over.
Absolutely.
So people want to know, do we still absolutely love it?
Yeah.
Right?
And not only do we love it, but do our kids still love it? Because of course, we have a 21-year-old, we have a 16-year-old, and we have a 13-year-old here with us in Valencia. And there have been questions regarding school, there have been questions regarding,
friends,
how they adapted, how they made friends, how we made friends, how we become a part of the community, how we met people.
Wow.
Because there's all these stories, it's so hard to make friends and it's so hard to meet people. We personally have not had an issue with that.
No, well, expats, there are a lot of expats here and throughout Southern Europe. So no matter which country you may choose, France, Italy, Portugal, Spain, there are expat groups, and the first place we started was Facebook. So we joined a lot of Facebook expat groups, and from there got great information. Once we moved here, because we had children, I joined a teen group. Moms, families with teenage kids close to the age groups of our children. And through that group, we've made amazing friends, and also amazing friends for our children.
And in that also, I have in myself, I've gotten several new brothers, one extra wife. It's been amazing.
For real.
No, it's been
but
amazing.
We have really close friends that are now our family here in Valencia.
Yeah.
And a part of that is because most of the people that choose to have this life are looking for this, leaving or coming here for the same reasons. So we're very like-minded, and it makes life absolutely incredible.
And even though to just expand on something that Jan just said, even though these people come from all different lifestyles, and a lot of them also from the States, there is this common thread of looking for a better way of life, a different experience, an understanding that life is about experiences, and the European way of working to live and not living to work is something that we hear over and over and over and over again.
You can't beat it.
You just can't beat it. You just can't.
You know, we do live an exceptional life here, but it's not us. I walk around every day and marvel at the fact that the people from this country celebrate life. They go out, they talk to each other, they congregate. There's a cafe culture that people are there midday, afternoon, in the evenings, they're out late night, they're talking, they live outside. That is a healthy way of thinking and being, and it makes life absolutely fantastic. People keep asking though, how did we make the move? There are multiple visa options for whoever's interested. Non-lucrative visas, digital visas. Each country has their
Digital
own
nomad.
options. Yes,
Yeah.
digital nomad visas. Thank you, Dan. Of visa options for whoever is looking to move. Portugal has its own digital visa.
Correct.
Right? They also have a, is it called a D7?
Yes.
Where most of them have a visa where once you can support yourself through passive income or savings, you can live in a country. Right? And that's very important. Apart from that, people ask also, how has it been since we've been here? Because we've been here for over a year, which is considered the honeymoon period. And do we still love it? Do you still love it?
Absolutely. Absolutely still love it.
I think I love it even more.
I think now that we've met people and we've grown our community, it has given us a whole different way of enjoying the life here. The honeymoon period, which I call the tourist period, is definitely over. I don't see ourselves as being tourists anymore.
No.
I see ourselves as
I'm
being
Valencian.
Valenciana.
Valenciana.
Okay, thank you. Get it right. All right. So, with that being said, it's different now.
I'm loving it.
We had all these YouTube channels that we used to watch and subscribe, and couples we used to watch as they integrate into their life in Valencia, and all the different things they talked about, how they were integrating their lives here. And it's funny, we'll walk through the streets in Rusafa to get dinner, and the same people we watch in our videos are sitting there having dinner themselves.
In fact, we've met with a few of them celebrating birthdays of common friends of ours.
Correct.
So it's a small community, it's beautiful. But it's not just about living in Valencia, it's about the lifestyle that Europe offers.
Yeah.
And what it offers is a quality of life that you just don't get in many other countries. I don't want to say the States, but that's the one that I know because I lived so many years there. And you tend to live to work. You're constantly working. It's a very stressful environment, somewhat aggressive at times. And here I find that people just don't have that aggressive nature. We go out in throngs of thousands of people sometimes celebrating Valencia Day or New Year's Eve. There's huge masses of people and they're out just to have fun, to be happy, to celebrate with each other. They're not fights, they're not arguments. And that is a beautiful life. That's something you don't get back in the United States.
Right.
I live in fear of large crowds there because there's always a problem. And that's one reason I'm here, and I love it. But apart from that, it's the ease of getting together. You don't have to make a plan 2 weeks ahead to meet up with friends. It's, what are you doing later? Nothing, let's have dinner. Let's have a drink. Let's go have coffee. And you're there, walk up the road. It's a very walkable lifestyle. And we found that in most of the cities that we visited, not just here. So for any of you interested, I would suggest doing what we did. Visit a few.
Immerse yourself.
Yeah.
Give yourselves an opportunity to visit these different countries, different cities in the countries, and see where you feel most comfortable. People are concerned, oh my gosh, how long do I have to stay there before I get a good feel for it? Truly, I feel for us, it didn't take more than a week or 2 weeks for us to figure out this was a spot. And hopefully it'll be as simple for you as it was for us. And even though we do have kids who their decision, there was also a part of our overall decision as to where to live. It has not been the incorrect choice for us.
No.
And
Definitely not.
there are so many things now. Is there anything that we would change? I'm sure there are things that we change. There are things that we do differently. I think when it comes to perhaps we were fortunate in that we had really great friends, Spanish friends, who were able to make it easier, make the transition a lot easier. Yes.
Help us to get to know the city.
Yeah, because we have friends who also came here, even been here longer than we have, and they're shocked as to how quickly we've been able to adapt and fit in and acclimate. So these are the things we love to share with you guys as you go through this journey with us. It's not always been rainbows and unicorns. There have been issues along the way, but these are the things we share with you because it's, you know, you watch some of these videos with these people and they make it look like it's all just, like I said, unicorns and rainbows, but there's also other things that you have to learn to deal with while you're here.
It's different, and one thing I will say is if you choose to change your location, or you choose to move, especially I'm going to say once again because I was coming from the States, to Europe, it's a different society. It's a laid-back society. Don't expect that things are going to work in a timeline that you're accustomed to, because it's not going to. But then you also have to respect the fact that you're moving here because you're trying to get away from that stressful lifestyle. So don't try to get away from something and expect it to be the same when you move. You have to learn to blend in, learn the culture, and live the way they live. For me, that is actually the best part of being here. I embrace things run slow.
Yeah.
But you know what? That allows me to have a more relaxed frame of mind. It's a relaxed life, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Another way of saying that is that as you become more familiar with the adult beverages in this country, you also become a little bit more relaxed when it comes to dealing with the bureaucracy here. Tranquilo. Yes.
Just be calm.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That being said, we're going to do very much more detailed videos that will take us through visas, things to do, places to go, things to see, places we've visited, some travel that we've been blessed to be able to do, because traveling from anywhere within the European Union or in Europe generally is very easy and very inexpensive. Not just Europe, Morocco, there's just a deluge of places that you can go to that you could not do from the other side of the world.
Yeah.
It's less expensive to move around from different countries here than between states within the United States.
Yeah.
So that's been fantastic. So we're going to do more detailed videos, and we hope that you'll join us.
And we'll try our very best not to bore you guys, because we've watched some very boring
That's not nice.
videos.
Don't listen to him.
But so we'll try. Just work with us, stay with us. We promise you we'll make
We're doing this for our friends
as
and
exciting
anyone
as
who's
possible.
interested in moving, okay? This is not like, we're not pros at this.
We're just sharing our experiences.
That's it.
Right? And every once in a while we'll let our kids get involved. You know,
Even if they don't want to be.
Even if they don't want to be, they'll have a chance to share their experiences, because some of you guys will have kids as well who may have questions to ask. Everything, you know, even about how we brought our pet here.
Oh yeah, Rem.
Rem, come here,
Listen,
buddy.
Come here, Moby.
Come here, buddy.
Come here.
All right, Remy came with us from Florida.
Yes, he did. So we brought our little pup.
Okay.
And it really was a lot easier than you'd think.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so there's no need to split up your family. Your whole family can truly make that transition. We have friends who have brought multiple pets here.
Yeah.
And you know, of course, as you continue to travel, you may want to know, what do I do if I want to move from one country to the next with my pet? That'll be another video. That'll be another video. All right. So listen, until the next video, I want you guys to stay tuned.
And thanks for tolerating us today.
Thanks for joining us today. Don't be afraid to subscribe to our channel as we continue to grow.
And we'll see you soon.
And we'll see you soon.